I recently had someone get literally extremely upset with me because a few videos ago I posted up all these pictures where the United States of America has all these staging bases surrounding Iran. And he wanted me to try to explain my little theory or whatever. Let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. When the first Gulf War happened, all right, I went from the 82nd to the 3rd Infantry Division in Germany, all right? And they didn't tell us that we were over there built up, getting ready to go into Iraq. They didn't tell us that. I remember in a little bitty room, we had bunk beds in there, and there was 4 soldiers to one room. 4 soldiers in one little bitty room. And of course, what they were doing was shipping soldiers over, getting them ready for the first Gulf War. All right. What the United States of America does now is they, again, I realize that many of you do not know history, but if you're going to be truthful and you're going to be honest, which most people just simply can't do, almost every single war that America has ever been in, we've had to stage a false flag in order to get us in that war. All right? What we're doing over there with Iran right now is not working. And the way they term it and the way they deem it is called crisis initiation. That means they're trying to get Iran to throw the first punch. We're over there provoking, we're prodding, and we're trying to get them to throw the first punch so that way we can have cause to actually go in and literally annihilate and destroy that country the same way we did Iraq. And Iraq still hadn't recovered from that. They got so many children over there that has been born. Now they're adults now. They have so many birth defects because of the chemical agents that we used in that war. When we singed a surrendered, retreating chalk of soldiers. America's standard operating procedure, when they have someone in their crosshairs, is to stage a false flag, use it for their probable cause, and use it to go in and to literally start the wars. The Hegelian dialectic, it's been a long time since we talked about that. I don't even know if you ever heard of it before. The Hegelian dialectic. Problem, reaction, and solution. What that means is we create the problem, we prompt a reaction, and we have the solution. Now, the deal with that whole entire theory or thought pattern or ideal is that we stage the whole entire thing. Oh, man. You see, don't believe any country in the world when they say that they're just over here to help someone with their, they have national problems and all like this. So we have to go in and use humanitarian force, humanitarian aid. We're going to use soldiers to help them get right. No. That is the pretense. That is the illusion. That's what they spoon feed you through the propagandized news media. We don't have a freedom of press here in this country. We don't have a freedom of press of the people, for the people, by the people. This press that you see today, this is not constitutional press. This is a press that works only for the corporations that line their pockets. So when they say, we report and you decide, they tell you the truth. What they do is they pick what to report on, and then they pick what they're going to put in that report, and then they tell you to decide based on what they have already given you, knowing that your mind is not going to venture outside of the proverbial box. Because the majority of Americans a blue pill people, just straight up blue pill. They have not ever experienced what it means to actually have taken a red pill, and I'm just using that, okay, as an example. So crisis initiation is something that America is having trouble with. But I remember at the end of the second Bush administration that they was already talking about going into Iran. The only thing about it is they can't provoke them. They literally can't provoke them. But they're working on it. I promise you they are. They are literally working on it. And mind you, the old Roman Empire philosophy says, for glory's sake, war. In other words, that's how you expand Rome. That's how you get them to dominate and rule the whole world. For glory's sake, war. War, war, war.